We're going? We are live in front of the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C., where a crowd of thousands have gathered to protest the leak of the case that looks like it's going to overturn Roe v. Wade. So on Monday night, something unprecedented happened. Politico obtained a draft copy of the decision, the majority decision on the Dobbs case. Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization is set to overturn Roe v. Wade. And that opinion was written by Justice Samuel Alito. Well, now all of these people have gathered here today either in favor of abortion or in support of abortion being overturned, through Roe v. Wade being overturned. So we're here to talk to some folks in the crowd, find out their thoughts, what they think about this situation. Right now, the majority of the crowd is definitely very, very pro-abortion. As you can hear, there's people yelling healthcare, meaning abortion is healthcare. We're seeing a lot of bands off our body signs. This is a fiery crowd. And in the center over there, there's a group that is pretty contentious, but so far we haven't seen any violence. But we want to take you into the crowd to get a better picture of what it actually looks like. So come on with us. We are here with Kendra, who's come out. Kendra, why are you here in front of the Supreme Court today?
Well, I think that the Supreme Court is in the process of rolling back a lot of civil rights. Abortion is just the tip of the iceberg, and this is going to be a cascade, and it's going to affect people all over this country. It's everything from Obergefell to Lawrence to, Griswold to Loving, quite frankly, is at stake right now, especially when you read the opinion and the way it was written by Alito.
So you think all of those cases might be overturned if Roe v. Wade is overturned?
I think that they're fundamentally questioning the basis of some very key 14th Amendment protections that absolutely have the potential. I think they've laid out the roadmap, quite frankly, to roll back a lot of civil rights that have been, hard fought and hard won over the last several decades.
And tell me about your sign.
Let's see which side we're on. Abortion is health care, right? And it's something that a lot of women find themselves in need of, literally as life-saving care. And it's not something you can necessarily just fly to another state and be able to, to take advantage of it, even if you have the privilege to be able to do that, right? You have an ectopic pregnancy and you need a rapid abortion, that's a matter of hours. It's not something that you can go travel to another state for.
Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. All right, it's really loud here. They're shouting, "Shame on you." Let's give you a look at the crowd. So what we heard is that someone on a megaphone was just shouting against abortion. They were saying that abortion is murder, and as a response to that, we heard the crowd uproariously start shouting, "Shame on you." We're going to move in a little bit closer and try and give you a picture of kind of this inner circle, what's happening between a group of pro-lifers and a group of pro-choicers. Squeeze through. Got it. Sorry, excuse us. So the group that folks are shouting "you don't care" at right now, you see the man with the sign that says Democrats standing for life, and it says all human life I think is worth protecting. There's an LGBTQ flag on top of that. That's the group that this pro-choice, pro-abortion crowd right now is shouting at, is shouting down. And as of this moment, that's the only contingency of pro-lifers that we've been able to find out here. Last night, when Doug Blair was here, he was seeing a good mix of folks on both sides. We're going to take a minute and listen in. All right, so we worked our way out of the crowd. The scene that you are seeing behind me, that you're hearing behind me, is all in response to a leaked majority opinion on the Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. It looks like the Supreme Court is poised to overturn Roe v. Wade. And as a response to that, there's literally thousands of people gathered in front of the Supreme Court protesting that alleged decision. Of course, we don't know yet the final decision from the justices. It has not been released yet. Now, originally we were anticipating that decision coming out at the end of June. With this unprecedented leak in the Supreme Court, that's likely going to be sped up quite a bit now, and it's possible we could see something even in the next 2 weeks, a release of the justices' final decision. It's hard to know at this point. The justices they've asked for an investigation to find out who leaked this decision. That information is either not known yet or hasn't been made public yet. And so we're waiting to find that information out, if it will be made public. But in the meantime, Americans are out here practicing their constitutional rights and protesting.